Continuing working on factoring by special product, homework chapter 5.8. So let's see, what do we have? We have the following equation: x plus 5 for x minus 5. X plus 5 for x minus 5 equals 0. When product is equal 0, that means either first term is equal 0 or second term is equal 0. One of them has to be 0, so when you multiply, you get product 0. Both of them cannot be equal 0. In algebra, it doesn't work. In calculus, it has some special case for 0 times 0. But let's do it now for either x plus case, 5 equals 0. In this case, x is equal negative 5, or for x minus 5 equals 0, 4x is equal 5, and x is equal 5 over 4. So negative 5 and 5 over 4. Okay, let me put these curly braces first. Where are these curly braces? Those are square brackets. Let me see. Ah, here it is. So we said negative 5, comma, and 4 over 5, right? 5 over 4, okay. And then 5 over 4. Closing curly braces and checking. I see. Curly braces are already there. Okay, it's even better. I don't have to worry about curly braces. Okay. Next, number 2, x squared plus z squared plus 20 is 12z. Moving 12z on this side. Equals 0. And now we can FOIL it. Well, perfect square I will not get because no number squared give me 20. So let me try to FOIL. Let me see which one I can FOIL. So I would say negative 10, negative 2, right? Negative 10, negative 2. Z minus 10, z minus 2. And from here, z equal 10, z equal 2, right? Either z minus 10 equals 0, z equal 10, or z minus 2 equals 0, z equal 2. So 10 and 2. 2, comma, 10. Next. Number 3, w squared plus 12w plus 35. W squared plus 12w plus 35. Okay, so since no number squared give me 35, so there is no perfect square, all I'm going to do, just break it down. What is going to be 7 and 5? Pretty straightforward, plus and plus. So from here, w is equal negative 7, or w is equal, oh, I said 7 and 5, or equal negative 5. Okay, -7. Number 4. Okay, let me. X squared plus 7x equal x times 1 plus x. All right, well, let's solve it. So we are getting x squared plus 7x equal x plus x squared. Well, x squared, see it's equal sign here. On both sides of equal sign, if we have same term with same sign, then you can cancel, because if you move on the other side, you're going to get negative x squared, right? So what do I have? I am moving x where 7x is. I get 0. 6x is equal 0. X is equal 0. I have only one answer, and it's going to be 0. Next question. Z squared over 6 minus 5z over 2 minus 9. What's it over 9? 5z over 2 minus 9. 5z over 2. 2 minuses, yeah. And that's equal 0. Okay, bringing to common denominator, I have 6 and 2. Common denominator is 6, which means 2 I have to multiply 3 times to get 6, which means here also multiply by 3. Whatever change we do to denominator, we do to numerator. Here is 6. 6. Makes no sense to put here 6 and 6 because it's going to be 0 anyway. All right, so what do we have? 6, 6, 6 dropping out of window. And we have here z squared minus 15z minus 9 times 6, 54, and equals 0. Okay, well, let's figure it out how we're gonna factor it. So negative 54, that means one is positive, one is negative. Biggest number is negative because my 15, I have negative. So it's gonna be, I would say, negative 9 plus 6. No, it's not gonna work. Let me see further. So it's gonna be bigger number, bigger than 15. So when I subtract, I get 15. Let me see. 54. What is gonna be? 27. Negative 27 and 2. What else? By 4, it's not gonna work. By 3 is not gonna work. What number is that going to be? Let me see. By 6. Two is not working. 3. 54 divided by 3. 124 y free is 8. Okay, 8. Oh, that's it. 18 and free. Okay. All right. So what do we get? From here, either z is equal 18, because z minus 18 equals 0, or z is equal negative 3. 18 or negative 3. Okay, next question. Number 6. X squared over 4 minus 5x over 2 plus 4. Well, let's see. X squared over 4 minus 5x over 2 plus 4. Common denominator is 4, right? Which is here we need to bring to 4 times 2. And here also 4 times 4, because there's no denominator. And that's it. 4, 4, 4. Dropping. And we are getting x squared minus 10x plus 16 equals 0. Okay. And what is it gonna be? Negative 8, negative 2. Negative 8 times negative 2 is positive 16. Negative 8, negative 2, we get negative 10. So x is either 8 or x is 2. Next one, we are getting y cubed to 2y squared equals 16y plus 32. Okay, we have cube, we have squared, and we have 32. When we have 4 terms, actually, and they are not like, so we are going to use grouping method. Grouping method applied only for 4 terms. So let me combine. So y cubed plus 2y squared and then minus, look, since I have here minus, I leave in front of parentheses minus, that means I have to flip every single sign in front of within parentheses. Y I explained in a second. 16y plus 32 equals 0. Y I flipped, 16y was negative, became positive, 32 was negative, became positive. Because in front of my parentheses negative, that means I have to change sign, so let's check now. If I take parentheses off, will be negative 16 minus 32, just like our original problem, right? Okay, now I'm taking common factor, y cubed plus 2y squared. So it's going to be y squared, and I will have left y plus 2, right? Because I have to divide. When you take common factor out, you divide by y squared, divide by y squared. So in first case, y cubed divided by y squared, you subtract 3 minus 2, get what, degree 1. Here will be left only 2, and minus 16y and 32, I can take out 16. And I will get y plus 2 equals 0. Okay, we have common factor, right, for both terms. So y plus 2 I'm taking out. From first, the term will be from this term will be left y squared. From this term will be left 16 minus 16. Yes? All right. So what we are getting, let's mean first case either y plus 2 equals 0 or y squared minus 16 equals 0. So in this case, y is equal negative 2. Here we have two solutions. Two ways to solve y squared minus 16. This is like a squared minus b squared. You can put a minus 4, a plus 4 equals 0. Either a is equal positive 4 or a is equal negative 4. Or you can put y is equal plus minus 4. So, and you have on your display plus minus, I will use it. Second way to do it, y squared minus 16 equals 0. Y squared equals 16, which means y will be equal plus minus 4, right? We take square root. All right? So, we have three answers. Negative 2, positive 4, negative 4. Well, let me tell you something interesting. I'm not sure if you know. If you don't, then you will learn it. The highest degree of this polynomial is 3, right? Whatever the highest degree is, that means this many answers you will get. So we have highest degree 3, and let's see. First answer, second, third. Okay? All right, negative 2 plus minus 4. I will put here negative 2, comma, where is my, here, plus minus 4. Oh. Fantastic. And the last question. Well, we are going to solve this question. Let's see how we are going to solve this. All right. Let's see what we're gonna do. So we have the shorter leg of a right triangle is 14 feet less than other leg. Okay. So if one leg is x, the other leg is shorter, 15 the feet less, so x minus 14. Find the length of the two legs if hypotenuse is 26. So one leg is x, the other leg is x minus 14, and hypotenuse is 26. I'm guessing this is x, one leg, this is your right angle. This is x minus 14, and this is hypotenuse. We have here Pythagorean theorem we are using for triangle with the right angle. Pythagorean theorem says that squares of two legs is equal square of hypotenuse. Okay, square of hypotenuse. So if I mark down, this is A, this leg, this is B, and hypotenuse C, then I will have A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And this is our formula. I just plug the values, x squared plus x minus 14 squared equal 26 squared. This expression doesn't have to be read because here we are solving. It's not a formula a squared plus specifically general formula. We just applied here formula. Okay, let's solve it. Let's solve this formula. We are getting x squared. Here we have perfect square, right? It's going to be a squared, which is going to be, this is a, this is minus b, and squared. Just to remind real quick, is a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So a squared is going to be x squared minus twice a is x and b is 14. So 2 times 14 is 28x. And then 14 squared is going to be 196. And 26 squared, I have no idea. 26 squared is going to be 676. Okay. So we are getting 2x squared minus 28x. 676 minus 196, it's going to be 480. Now we can take 2 out, or we can reduce by 2, right? If this would be just expression, and expression meaning we wouldn't have equal sign, then I couldn't just reduce like that. I would just take 2 as a common factor out. Okay, 240. Okay, so how are we gonna solve this one? I'm going to rewrite x squared minus 14x minus 240 equals 0. Let's see what we get. So I have to take multiplication of two numbers equal negative 240, and addition negative 14. So it's going to be 24 and 10, right? Okay, 24 has to be negative because here we have negative sign, right? 24 is equal negative, 10 is going to be positive. Okay, from here, x is equal 24 or x is equal negative 10, right? Oh, I forgot that we are solving problem. Okay, so negative 10 we cannot consider as a solution because we don't measure in negative. So which means, let me see what is it asking for us. So the length of the shorter leg, so it's gonna be, okay, if x is 24, shorter leg was by the 14 less. So 24 minus 14 is gonna be 10. We put here 10. And we measure in what we are measuring here. Okay, we are measuring in feet, and the length of the other leg of the right triangle, it is 24, right? It was 24, and also feet. Okay, let's check it. Nice work. Question number 8, moving to. Okay, that's it, all questions. Okay, we solved it. We're done. All right, see you next video.